A couple of months ago now, we dug out this massive pond that you see behind us here on the low end of our property. It's the middle of summer, obviously, but ever since we dug out the pond, you guys have been asking and wondering what's going on with the pond. Is it holding water? You guys have any plans to do any work on the pond? Well, today we're going to try to address some of those questions.
Yeah, so the number one question is whether or not the pond is holding water. Now behind us we do have a big rain puddle that has been holding for quite a while, so we're very hopeful. We decided this week we are going to see if the pond does in fact hold water by running our garden hose.
Let's give it a shot. It's gonna be perfect. 200 feet of hose got us here perfectly. So we're gonna be running this hose, I'm assuming, for the next couple of days. Obviously it's not a lot of water volume wise, and this is a really big pond, so we're gonna keep you updated as we get our own work done here down on the pond to see how things are going, whether or not it's actually holding water. There's a few different scenarios that I think are gonna play out. One, we totally destroy our dam, wash it out. Needless to say, that wouldn't be very good. Two, the water level comes up, but then sinks once again because everything leaches down into the bottom portion of the pond. Or three, this doesn't work whatsoever and it's a total waste of time, but that's why we're doing this. Let's find out together. How long do you think this is gonna take? What's your guess?
40 days and 40 nights.
If it works. 40 days, 40 nights? That'd be poetic.
That would be.
I think it's gonna take more than a couple days. We have a secondary alternative to keeping this water level maintained. We'll talk about that and show you that here in a bit, but for now,
Garden hose.
here we go. While our hose continues to do its thing, we're gonna get started with our project on the week. On top of wondering whether or not this pond holds any water, our bigger concern that we have is whether this dam is gonna hold up. We've already experienced a little bit of erosion on the backside, and so that needs to be addressed. Erosion.
Yeah, so on the backside of the dam is just clay soil, and so our goal is to get something that's going to grow low and be low maintenance, but have deep roots. So you decided on Dutch clover?
Dutch clover is what we're gonna go with. It'll look really pretty. If you're familiar with Dutch clover, it has all of those red and white flowers. It should stay really low, but it has really deep roots, which should, in theory, help with that erosion control. We need to break up some of this soil before putting our seed down. I also have some straw mats that we're going to lay over the seed. Should rain in the next couple of days. I'm hoping that all of it gets germinated going into the fall, so that next spring it just flourishes and takes off. We kind of want to cover this whole area in wildflowers and Dutch clover. The bees are going to love us for it. Let's get the tractor and get to work. Whoa. Whoa.
Like a champ.
Stories untold, 'cause I was afraid to just go.
So right now Jeremy's just scruffing up this clay because in the summertime it becomes like concrete that when you walk on it is more like moon dust, and then anytime that it's wet it's just like the thickest ooey gooeyest mud. If you've been with us from the beginning you'll remember mud season. So unless it's frozen it's pretty problematic. So he's scruffing it up so seeds can actually take, because we need this entire road to be clover.
That is nerve-wracking.
That looked crazy when you were on the dam.
It did not feel good.
Yeah, you shouldn't
because
do that.
it looks stable, but it's got that crust on it, so you feel safe, but I felt it sinking here and there. I don't want to go off the sides. I think I'm just gonna grab our big landscaping rake and drag it, soften everything up as best I can.
Yeah.
It's not worth the risk. Well, hand tools. It's gonna take me a while, but better safe than sorry. It goes my hoe early afternoon, I guess.
I'll just wait up at the house.
I'll see you in a bit.
While Jeremy's down there raking, I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about our children's book that we are writing with Brave Books. We got some new sneaks for you, so we have decided on a hardcover book, which makes me really excited because it just makes a really nice gift and it's going to hold up well, and I think it is the perfect size. So this isn't what the cover is going to look like, obviously. This is just kind of a size comparison so you guys can see what it's going to look like. Also, this book is about Ludo, but it also stars Blue and Manny and Mona and a lot of characters that you guys are going to be familiar with, and every dollar that we bring in is being donated to the Childhood Cancer Coalition. You guys have come through huge with pre-orders, which is so great. We're going to be setting a goal for pre-orders here pretty soon to kind of gauge where we're at and where we need to be. We need to make sure that we are taking care of every single family. They serve over 200 families, and we want to make sure that they're really taken care of for the holiday season. So the pre-orders are so important for that. Also, we just added an option to the website where you can send a book and a lovey set directly to CCC, and that way a book and a lovey is going to end up right in the hands of a cancer warrior. So not only will all of the proceeds that we make off the book go to them, but also the book and the lovey set. So you can either add it to your order, it will ship directly to them, or you can just go on there if you don't have a child or a grandchild and you just want to help out. That would be tremendous. Also, I wanted to share with you guys the lovey because we're so excited about him and we finally got him done. He's pudgy, he's silky soft, and the coolest part is he's weighted. His little feet have beans in them, and even his ears have beans in them. So this lovey is something that your child or your grandchild or a cancer warrior is going to love for a really long time. We're planning to have these books in your hands either by late October or early November. Plenty of time for the holidays, so please get your orders in. These are so important for our fundraiser, and I hope you guys love this story as much as we do. Thank you again for your support.
Summer's never long enough, waiting on the leaves to fall. Change is always round the corner, sometimes big, sometimes small. It happens for us all. One day here for a long time, so let's have a good time, 'cause it goes fast. One night here for a long time, let's take each second and make it last. Make it last.
Look at this beautiful little marshy oasis that we now have going on here at the bottom of our pond. Our hose has been running for about 6 hours and the water level has come up tremendously. I am very paranoid, so I've already been checking the backside of our dam to see if there's any wet spots or leaks. I'm not seeing any as of yet, but obviously the water level is still really, really low, so there's not a ton of pressure behind it. The water's super murky, and my goal long term is to keep this thing as clean and clear as I possibly can, but being that it's well water and we have really high iron levels in our water, and then this is the first time that we were attempting to fill the pond, so we're gonna have a lot of dirt and debris mixed in there. It looks a little nasty currently, but it seems to be holding water, so I'm very happy about that. I got all of my dirt work done for the day. Things are looking nice and tilthy, so for tomorrow we're gonna get all of our clover seed put down on the backside of the dam. We will use those straw mats that I mentioned earlier to kind of hold everything in place. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're gonna let this hose continue to run overnight. We'll come check things out in the morning and see where our water level's at.
Lately, I feel like I'm always rushing to get something on the dinner table, and so this week I'm definitely diving into my Good Chop order. So I love them for their grass-fed steak or their juicy organic chicken, but tonight I am making these beef and pork meatballs. They are fabulous and our whole family loves them. We like to just toss them into spaghetti, but tonight I'm just gonna make a simple barbecue recipe. Good Chop is not only reliable and affordable, but it's also so convenient because it ships right to my door on my schedule, so now I can spend way less time at the grocery store staring at questionable meat sourced from who knows where, filled with who knows what. The boxes are fully customizable and there's something for everyone because you get to choose from over 100 menu options, including USDA Choice and Prime Steak, wild cut seafood, free-range organic chicken breast, thick cut bacon, and even some things that you might not expect, like ground bison, organic chicken nuggets, and even delicious desserts. And what I love and trust most about ordering from Good Chop is, unlike many other companies, they source all of their meat and seafood exclusively from American farms and fisheries. So by choosing Good Chop, you support local family farms and independent ranchers right here in the US. So I'm just gonna let those meatballs simmer for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna serve them over mashed potatoes with our garden fresh green beans here. I have been telling you guys about Good Chop for the last 2 years because I'm so confident that you're gonna love it. And Good Chop is so confident that you're gonna love it as well, which is why they offer a 100% money back guarantee. To finally give them a try, just click the link down below or go to goodchop.com/YouTube. And remember to use our code GSL50. That's gonna save you $50 off your first box. Plus you're gonna get free shipping. That is goodchop.com/YouTube, and don't forget to use our code GSL50 to save $50 plus free shipping off your first box.
Where are you guys from originally?
We're from Southwest Washington.
He's from Hawaii originally? Okay, Hawaii. I was from Seattle. Be a little boy? I know he kind of likes to chew on your guys' stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
he likes to.
Alright, buddy.
Pretty good as long as he's not nervous.
He's like, I was nervous.
Yeah, I'm always worried about like getting him back and then him like going back into the same behavior.
Horses regress faster than they get trained. They just do. They fall apart faster than we train them. Like, I've seen horses get wrecked in 30 days.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. But like I said, if I can give you the tools, like if we're doing good and you're feeling comfortable and I can give you the tools to keep moving forward, you might just keep progressing to great.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be a good boy. I miss you.
Yeah, and like I said, when it comes down to the end of it, we can have that discussion where I can be like, the horse is great, or,
Yeah,
or, guys.
give him a fair shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, guys, being really quiet. I'm really happy with this.
And just like that, Lexon is driving out of my life for the next 30 days. Actually, for like a week. So we have made the very difficult decision of sending Lexon away for training. We don't want to give up on this guy yet, but we need a really, really good practical opinion. I hired the best trainer I could find. She's local, so it's really cool. She's going to do a bunch of groundwork with Lexon for about a week, and then we're going to head down there when she actually gets on him. He hasn't been ridden in about 11 months, so it should be pretty interesting. But she is a horse trainer. She's a pro barrel racer. This girl is really, really good. Lexon prefers females, so I wanted to find him a female trainer. I'm excited to see what he knows, what he doesn't know, and she's going to give us her honest opinion after 30 days of training. So crossing fingers things go well. We're going to miss the guy while he's gone, but right now we're going to focus on Blue because he's going to be feeling pretty lonely.
Well, our hose has been running for about 24 hours now. The water level has come up tremendously from last night, so that's good. Still can't really tell if there's any leaks because this is being fed, but it seems to be holding water. I'd say it's maybe an eighth of the way full. That's my guess.
Maybe.
I don't know how many gallons this pond is. We'll figure that out after the fact once it is full. How long do you think it's going to take at this point?
I think it's going to take at least a week at this
I
point.
think you're right, probably 7 to 10 days, but it's progress nonetheless, so I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting regardless. So we have big plans of getting all of our seed down today. The weather is changing very rapidly. We woke up to sunshine. Now we have a bunch of wildfire smoke that's blowing in. Also, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but as far as getting work done today, we're hoping the rain holds off.
Yeah, that rain should help all the seed that we get put down here today. So we got a couple different types of this Dutch clover seed. There's a white flowering Dutch clover, and then we have the red flowering Dutch clover. We're gonna mix the two of those in a bucket at the proper ratio. And then we really wanna focus to begin with on the backside of the dam, again, because we are concerned with soil erosion. We have those straw mats that we will lay down over our seed. And then from there, as long as we have enough seed, we wanna cover everything else around the pond and then begin to work our way up the driveway. So this seed is really tiny. I'm just gonna hand fling it, I think, on the backside of the dam, and then we'll use this spreader for all our flat areas.
You're like Tinkerbell.
Hand broadcasting, mama, hand broadcasting.
Spreading glitter. Just,
I get ya?
yeah, you did.
Sorry.
I just have clover hair next episode. Now, I'm not trying to doubt this man's motives, but throwing the seed is significantly faster.
Hey, this is more uniform.
But he said this is more uniform, but really what I think is that maybe it brings him back to his childhood with the little bubble blowers. Remember the little lawn mowers that would blow bubbles when you would push them? They were like green and yellow. That's what he looks like.
Yes.
I see it. Okay. Jeremy is working on getting the rest of the roadway softened up higher up on the switchback so we can get the rest of the clover seed spread. So the next area of focus is going to be this cliffside here. We had to cut into the hill a little bit to create a wide enough road to make it usable. And so our concern is that during the snow melt or heavy rain that this could schlep off and go into our pond and create kind of a mess. So we want to get something growing up that as well so it's not just exposed clay. So our thought originally was to do a wire system and then to grow a wisteria up it. One, it would look really pretty. Two, it would just hold that hillside in place so that it's not falling off into the pond. If you guys have any other suggestions besides wisteria, please leave them down below. But that's kind of where we're leaning right now. Ahoy up there!
It's a good leg workout.
Getting your steps in?
All right, we got all of our seed down. Let's go grab those straw mats. Well, I'm realizing in the process of trying to get everything together that I screwed up all of these straw blankets I was about to take down to the pond, but then in looking around for the landscape staples that we're gonna need in order to hold everything in place, we don't have nearly enough. I think we used the ones that I did buy designated for this project over in the water feature near the house. So I'm gonna run into town, I'm gonna get what we need so that we can tackle this tomorrow. It's supposed to rain overnight, so I guess it's not all bad because that seed will have a chance to work its way into all that nice fresh tilthy soil that I got mixed up yesterday. It is what it is.
It also gives me a little opportunity to spoil Blue. He's still feeling very sad, so maybe we'll go spend some time with him. I'll be right back, Blue. I just gotta make dinner, man. I'm coming right back. Come on. Come in here and hang out with me. go for a ride? Let's go.
Oh, come on, buddy.
So he's definitely pouting, but we're going to take good care of him. So Blue comes from a dude ranch, and he's used to being around a lot of horses, but he was pretty happy just having one buddy. Lexon and him fought a lot because Blue's kind of at the bottom of the pack, but he really relied on him for just confidence and feeling secure. So without that, we're now the pack, or the herd, I should say. We're the herd. And so we need to make sure that we're out here a lot, and we're riding every day, and we're hanging out. You gonna ride, cowboy?
Me?
Yeah.
All you.
All right, let's get you cleaned up.
Here, I'll help you.
I was caught in the longest dream.
Whenever we take it off, just
I was born for a time like this.
you. It's one of those, like these skirts.
You climbed the sea and you watch it
Oh boy.
We'll be,
No.
be free. Life fought hard, I kicked against the goal. The storm blew fast, the storm took what I love. The sign I saw, it was a sign above. We are free, we are free.
We have our landscape staples, everything it is we're going to need to get the work done on the backside of the dam. As you can see behind us, the water level in the pond has continued to rise and climb. I'm still not noticing any obvious leaks as of yet. I'd say it's maybe 20% of the way full. That's me personally. Melissa says no.
No.
Either way, it is deep enough for a swim, so we're going to have Melissa just go and test that real quick.
Do you want to eat dinner?
I do.
He does.
But yeah, things are coming along looking good.
Yeah, it actually looks like a pond now, which is really exciting to see. It's getting a little more clear. So we're just going to let the hose continue to run through the weekend, and then we're going to update you guys all throughout next week, because I do think it's going to take a full week to fill. So the main task is going to be next week when we turn the water off and we see if we have any wicking or we have levels dropping. We'll be able to see leaks more clear.
Yeah, there's going to be some absorption for sure because this clay is so dry. Again, the big thing that I'm going to be looking for is just leaks on the backside of the dam specifically.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what next week holds, but hopefully it's water.
Yeah.
This week, as I watched the pond slowly fill, I started thinking about how something as small as a drop of water can eventually fill something so large. As we once again try to reach out to families and children fighting this monster that we call cancer within our own community and beyond, I am reminded that we are just one family. We aren't experts at anything, we aren't celebrities, and we aren't athletes. But then I thought about what we've managed to do over the years, thanks to all of you. And I realized that although alone we might be small, our impact and our reach is limited. But together, drop by drop, we can fill a pond capable of reaching many, a pond that goes far deeper than it appears on its surface. And as I watch it fill day by day, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that have already contributed. Because when we all give a single drop, we can fill a void larger than we ever thought possible, capable of spreading ripples further than we ever imagined.